In this video, we're gonna focus on JAMB 2026 exposed questions. Okay, now this is one of the questions that you must see in your JAMB this year under electricity. Okay, now we are given a question here. They said use the circuit diagram below to answer question 22. Use the circuit below to answer question 22. Okay, now this is the diagram given to us here, and let's read to understand perfectly from the statement here. There's a constant voltage source supplies a sinusoidal alternating EMF. The voltage marked against the component are their peak values. The voltage marked against the components are their peak values. Determine the peak value of the applied EMF. The word EMF here represents electromotive force. Please take notes. So we are asked to find the peak voltage on this in this diagram here. We are asked to find the peak voltage in this particular diagram here. Okay. But before we solve this question here, class, let's understand the question perfectly. This sign you are seeing here simply means that this particular circuit is an AC circuit. And for every AC circuit, there are some components you must see. That is, you will see inductance, you will see capacitance. Okay, so if I'm calculating this here, so in this inductance here, class, in this inductance, I can easily calculate, if I want to calculate the resistance along this guy here, I can calculate reactance, inductance. So to calculate the resistance along this guy, this component, it is called reactance capacitance. Why this is also a resistance, okay? But we are not asked to calculate the resistance, okay? Nor are we asked to calculate the impedance, okay? So in our next video, I will explain what impedance is, okay? But we are asked to calculate the peak voltage. You can either call it peak voltage or effective voltage. So how do we calculate the peak voltage in an AC circuit that is in series? So whenever voltage is in series in an AC circuit, we always use phasor addition. Whenever voltage is in series in an AC circuit, we use phasor addition. So what is a phasor addition here? Solution first before we solve this question. So the phasor addition of the peak voltage is going to be V peak or effective will be equal to square root of all the voltage in this circuit here, all the voltage in this circuit. So what do we call this voltage here? The first voltage. The first voltage is called voltage along inductance, that is VL. The second one here is called voltage along resistance, that is VR. While the third one here, the last one here, is called voltage along capacitance, that is VC. So that will be V peak will be equal to square root of, I will have it to be square root of V square R plus VL minus VC all squared. Of course, this particular formula is taken from impedance. So when you have a question, when you're asked to find the impedance of that AC circuit, you say that impedance C is equal to square root of R square plus reactance inductance minus reactance capacitance all square. Please, do you understand? Have you seen this formula before? So this formula and this is looking like. Please take notes. But we are not asked to find impedance in this question here. We are asked to find peak or effective voltage in this particular question or AC circuit. So we use this formula here. Now, using this formula here, let's replace VR is given to us as 3 in the equation. Please take note. VL is given to us as 6, while VC is given to us as 2. Okay, so let's replace the values and calculate the peak voltage or the effective voltage. When you do that, we have something like this. Peak voltage will be equal to square root of 3 all squared plus into 6 minus 2 all squared. So I will have this to be class square root of 3 all squared. Now in mathematics, whenever you have bracket open and close, you simplify what is inside the bracket before any other step. So let's simplify what is inside this bracket here. 6 minus 2 will give us 4. So I will have this to be plus 4 all squared. So the result of this will be 9. 3 all squared simply means repeat 3 into 2 places. So I will have 9 plus 2 all squared simply means repeat 4 all squared simply means repeat 4 into 4 and 2 places. So I will have 16 plus 9 plus 16 will give us 25. So our peak or effective voltage is equal to square root of 25. And 25 is a perfect square. So square root of 25 will give us 5V. Okay. So the peak or the effective voltage in this particular circuit is 5 volts. So let's solve the next question here. But before we solve the next question here, all you have to do to get the next question on this particular topic, AC circuit, is to hit the subscriber button. Okay, thank you.